Well, hi everyone. So here's an old piano that does not bring out any sound anymore. And look, it's just all falling apart. It's no good anymore. No music that can be played on it. And I just want to use it as an example that sometimes in life, it's like there's no more music coming out of us. There's no music to be played. But remember that as long as you have breath, you have life, you have music in your heart. And so tap into that music, that, oh, what is it called? That fountain that I know is inside of you, that fountain of life that springs up, that wells up in you. You do have music, even if things seem to fall apart and we say there's no more music, no more singing in our lives. But remember, in your heart, that is still there, and you can access that and have that take over so that you can still sing and rejoice, right? There's a quote that I came across by A.W. Tozer, and he says, "While it looks like things are out of control, behind the scenes there is a God who has not surrendered his authority." I think that we all are going through times right now where we wonder, where are you, God? Aren't you doing something? Help, help, rescue us. And these things just press in on us, right? Everything that's happening in this world around us. I know here in Canada we feel pretty oppressed, and we wonder, where are you, God? Do you see us? Will you look after us? But you know what? It's so often not even the whole spectrum, of what the world is doing and what's being pushed on us and so on. But what is that personal thing that you are going through right now that is a fierce struggle for you, or it's a hardship in your life that you're just in it and there's no shaking it off? Well, Paul in 2 Corinthians 1, he says, we were under great pressure, far beyond our ability to endure, so that we despaired even of life. Indeed, in our hearts we felt the sentence of death. But, this is a powerful word here, but this happened that we might not rely on ourselves, but, there's it again, but on God, who raises the dead. What needs to be raised to life in your life? See, God is the one that we need to learn to rely on. And just like parents, if we have children, we know that we have the responsibility to teach our children the right way, to train them up in the right way, and to discipline them, right? When that is needed. We know that that is our responsibility. How about when it comes to God? He is God. I am his child. So in the same way, to better understand how this works, he is my Father and he has a relationship with me, right? There's a covenant relationship. When I decided that I was going to hand my life over to Jesus, I was going to believe in Jesus and live my life for him, I entered into a covenant relationship. And so now, God as my Father has the responsibility and the authority to teach me the right way, to lead me, to train me, to discipline me. And for what purpose? It is so that I will learn to rely on him and not on myself any longer. See, we so often think, oh, we can get through everything in life. Anything that comes my way, I'm just gonna sail right through it because I know what to do. But boy, when those hard times come, those hardships in our lives, I think we often are surprised, at least I am, how hard things can actually get and how hard it is to get through it until I get that reminder from the Lord that you can actually rely on me to get through this. I am allowing this in your life. I have actually sent this to you to teach you to rely on me and not on yourself. So what is it right now in your life that you are going through that is so hard? I hope that you will be encouraged through this word, that no matter what it is there to teach you to rely on God and less on yourself. So just this past week I was struggling. Like, I would have to admit I've had a couple of really hard weeks, some pretty hard things this summer. And I've been wanting to just shake it, shake it off, be done with all of these hard things and just continue life like I'm used to. And so I needed to go get tested because I had the virus, and I'm going to travel soon again, and to sort it all out beforehand so that I wouldn't be turned away at the airport, I decided, you know what, I better just go get it done. And should I still show positive with this virus, then I would need to maybe get a doctor's note or something. But you know what, it all was so heavy on me, and I was so scared what that test was going to show, and it had been a busy season as well and some hard things. And so I decided, you know what, rather than putting oppression on my own family again just in case I would be positive, I'll just go to my cabin for a few days. So I packed up a few things and headed to my cabin. And my mom actually has a cabin there too, so she came along as well. And I took time there to just consider all these things that are happening. Sometimes we just need a sorting out time, right? But also what I needed was, I really needed to take these things to the Lord and somehow come to a place where I would be enabled to let go of it all and to rely on Him. And so on the last day there at the cabin, I felt something lifting off of me, a heaviness lifting off of me. And since then I have done so much better, and He's been showing me, the Lord has been showing me that, Lena, in all of these things, I want you to rely on me. You tend to rely on yourself and believe that you're somehow gonna think it through and get through it all. But here I am. You can rely on me. So whatever it is that you are facing right now that is so hard in your life, I hope this is an encouragement to you to know that this situation is most likely there for you to learn to rely on God more than on yourself. So be blessed and have a wonderful day.